Congratulations on being on, it is probably one of my favorite shows in a long, long time.
Wow.
It is just so funny, so well written, and all of the characters. You must be loving it.
Yeah, it's been crazy. It's been the craziest thing that's happened in my life to this point. I mean, I was, acting for a while, but never really getting, I guess, recognized like this, which now seems like a hallucination when I walk down the street. If you're not used to it when you're walking down the street and people that normally walk by you all of a sudden they're like, hello, how are you? And you're like, oh my goodness. The weirdest one was actually in New York. My wife and I were in Central Park and we were walking through a tunnel, and at the end of the tunnel was a guy who looked pretty much homeless. He was playing a fiddle with like 2 strings on it, and he was making notes. It was like ring, 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 ding, 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 dong, ring, ring, ring.
It's pretty good for 2 strings.
Yeah, I mean, really nice. Yeah, really nice. Nice work. And as I got towards the end of the tunnel, he goes, ring, 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 ring. Not since Frasier has a show come on the air knowing its tone so completely. And I was like, I'm sorry, figment of my imagination. What did you say?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
He had a detailed, complete analysis of the show.
Better than a lot of critics.
Yeah,
That's really amazing.
Yeah.
And then the show just went to Hawaii, or did you go to Hawaii? The show?
The show went to Hawaii. I also went with the show to Hawaii. Yeah. Which was it was really fun. I think it may be the least intense performances by a cast ever because we were all extremely relaxed. And my wife and I actually got a couples massage, which we thought would be incredibly romantic, but I have horrible hearing. And so during the massage, the masseuse would, to be considerate of my wife, who was in the room, would kind of go like, would you like to go now? That's what it sounded like to me.
Right.
And I would go, I'm sorry, what? I can't. And then she'd go, would you like to? And I was like, I can't. And then my wife would go, she'd like to roll you over. And this went on and on and on throughout the massage. Is that enough on your feet? And then when we left, I was like, that just felt amazing. And she was like, great times in there. Yeah.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah.
And your wife, you lived in New York up until this show, is that right?
Yes, we did.
She's from New York as well?
Neither one of us are from New York. We went there to kind of make our way.
To make your way?
Yeah.
So you're in New York and then you moved here?
Yeah, we moved here, I mean, kind of on and off over the last few years, but we've moved here now, which it's been really nice. I mean, there's nothing to complain about. We miss the walking primarily. We're just used to like walking everywhere, and out here, no.
No, we don't walk.
No. You're looking at me like we don't like your kind.
No, we understand your kind, but we really don't walk here. Yeah. Where do you live in an area that there?
I do. I moved close enough to Fox so that I could, to the studio where I could actually walk.
You walk to work?
I walk to work.
It's the craziest thing I've ever heard.
Yes. And you're not the only one. I have people from work pulling over essentially every day asking what happened. Like what's going on? Where is everybody okay? And where's your car? And then, I have to kind of like, once I get through all those folks, I get to neighborhoods where there are no sidewalks because they are discouraging walking. So I'm either a creepy guy on somebody's lawn or I'm out dodging traffic and people like, locking their doors.
It's true. There are some neighborhoods that we don't even have sidewalks, that you can't even, I try to walk my dog and you're kind of going, there's...
People are like, no, no, get out of our neighborhood.
And just quickly, because I just heard this also, you lived in your car for a short time. Is that?
I did.
Is that before you moved to New York?
It was. I was in grad school and I lived in my van to save money, and not surprisingly, didn't date any women.
No.
During that period.
No, they did. Would you like to come back to my van?
Yeah. Allow me to slip into my van pajamas.
With a pipe in your van. Yeah, right.
Ah, wonderful. Don't mind the extra tire.
Yeah. Well, look at you now.